This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year. Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball that just misses inside. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. Jake Lamb standing in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Jose Abreu. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Jose Abreu.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he misses. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Price. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Striding into the box, number 79. He readies for his first plate appearance. Now the first pitch here from Price. Sent on the ground out to second. Bogarts has it, and a rather easy first out. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
It's a big at-bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first. So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
1, no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently. And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Standing in now for the Yankees, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. now, and he'll make it back in safely at third. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off a fastball here.
2-0.
That looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Marte is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Right fielder, Mark.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. In the air now, out to left. After it is Cespedes. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Keon Broxton.
Hot shot to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, shortstop.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Abreu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Number 79 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman. Hanley
Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing at a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He drew a walk his first time up. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kurt Suzuki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch.
1-1.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Marte. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So digging in now.
Shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate. Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Back up the middle. Andrus gets down and dirty. Hey now. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Keon
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a snap move over to first. And he's back standing. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Price comes home to 2-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. The 2-1 on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a walk in his last trip. And he takes ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's Price now on 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off
He's 0 for 1. Thus far.
Designated hitter, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. High pop up. Beltre is over. He's got it 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Broxton's under it, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 79. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
79.
And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Bogarts ranges to his right, and he'll get in there safely. Digging in and looking. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and Beltre is gone here. It's a double play.
The left fielder number 52.
Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He singled his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Number 4 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Catcher, Tyler.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Broxton is right there, 1 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Bogaerts.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble. I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
That one's in there. 3-1. Runner goes for second. Goes up and gets it as this is bounced to shortstop. And he is in there. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Keon Broxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0. Here's a ball lifted out to Trumbo in right field. 2 gone.
Now
digging in once again, Elvis Andrus. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball left side, fielded by Beltran. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mark Trumbo is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
McCutcheon has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Designated hitter.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Line drive to center field. Broxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, center fielder, number 70.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Keon Broxton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Neil Ramirez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Neil Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. Elvis Andrus is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy out.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 3-0 now.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Nunez. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Runners off for second. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Trumbo is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year. And he misses with it 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Broxton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Jake Lamb standing in now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen ranging back. That's in the basket. A home run. Here's Mark Trumbo now. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Eddie Rosario. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. This one's flared out toward left. Cespedes moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, number 79, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
79.
Brad Hand enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out. Avisail Garcia will come on now as the pinch hitter. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty and set to stand in. A guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.